This show is one of my favorite shows on television today. Netflix brought it back. And to be honest, I haven't seen the show for a while, but I still remember it, and I still love it. Arrested Development, created by Mitchell Hurwitz, narrated by Ron Howard, second produced by him also, starring Jason Bateman, Michael Cera, Jeffrey Tambor, Portia de Rossi, David Cross, it's a sitcom that aired on Fox for 3 seasons before being cancelled. Oh shit, I forgot about this guy. Will Arnett. Also stars Jessica Walter, Aaliyah Shawkat, and yeah, Portia de Rossi. Yeah, and of course, it was on Fox from 2003 to 2006. It aired in November 2003, canceled February 10, 2006, November 2nd. Then revived by Netflix May 26, 2013. Yay! 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 Guess, oh shit. Don't tell me this is a lie. Holy shit, yes! Yes, yes, yes. Okay. Okay. A 5th season is in development. It was announced in April 2015, but I didn't really pay attention much to that. Brian Grazer, executive producer of the show. He confirmed 5th season is in development. 17 episodes. Holy fucking shit. Confirmed production will begin after the first of the year and premiere 4 months after that. Holy fucking shit. As you guys know, I didn't finish season 4. I watched part of it. I gotta rewatch it again to get my head started again. But I loved the first 3 seasons. You guys know it's about the Bluth family, the dysfunctional family. Oh, Tony Hale, yeah. Fuck. Why did I forget him? You guys know it's about the Bluth family. It started off with his dad being well renowned for his housing development, and after being arrested for fraud, like basically kind of like fraud, company, because of because of all these personal charges to the company, personal liabilities, and also the fact is, the show is just really just about, they lost everything because of this. Not only because of charging, not only because of personal charges to the Bluth company, and of course, giving away their money to other charities and shit, and possibility of building stuff in Iraq, I believe, from what I remember. Comment below. And, yeah, they're in Arrested Development. They have all the money is gone, and their lives are pretty shitty, I guess. Guys, I love this show. I remember when I first started watching it, I could not get enough of it. Seriously, I had such an obsession with it. Is it my favorite sitcom of all time? It might be. Because, sure, we have such great sitcoms like this and Friends, but there's a lot of great sitcoms, actually. This one ranks very high on my list because, this series has such a legacy, and seriously, even if it's canceled, I still love it. I really want to see a movie from Arrested Development. I know they're having a 5th season out, but Mitchell Hurwitz, hear this now, get a movie out. I'm reviewing really seasons 1 through 3, because that's the original series, really. But I want to talk about it. I also want to recommend this to you guys. Why do I recommend it to you? This series has full of bizarre, idiosyncratic characters. Jason Bateman is really the only straight one. I mean, sure, Jason Bateman has some sort of issues. He's less dysfunctional than the rest of the family. And he's one that has some sort of, who can somewhat keep it together, but also he has some issues himself. Because, I mean, he gets into some issues involving relationships, and, of course, having to deal with his family, with all the dealings in his family and, of course, the company. Okay. Tony Hale is like Jason Bateman plays Michael Bluth. He's the one who hoped to get the company. He originally didn't, but now he does, and of course he has to deal with trying to get the company under control, and of course to deal with his crazy family. Tony Hale plays Buster. He's a messed up person. His friend. Like actually, the first episode. I know it's spoilers for you guys, but he even became CEO of the company because his mom can do it. He's basically a man-child. He lives with his mom, and he has to listen to his mom's orders. He's treated like a child, for fuck's sake. How the hell can he control a company? It's so stupid, but at the same time, it's also incredibly humorous. Yay, humorous. But seriously, one time he's trying to deal, there's business dealings going on. He just passed out. In the next scene they cut to, he was on a stretch. He was on a fucking gurney. He was on a fucking stretcher, and he had an oxygen mask on his mouth, oxygen mask over his face. He just passed out because he just couldn't completely comprehend what people were saying. He couldn't figure out what the fuck they were talking about. It's so funny. The mom's name is Lucille. Lucille's basically a mess. Greedy, awful in every sense of the word. Well, not really. Original, she is basically a little bit crazy, a little bit fucked up in the head. That's basically really it. If you want to be more descriptive about her, she sometimes has these weird episodes of stupidity, I guess you could call it. Or just flat out insanity. Nothing like that. She just sometimes just drifts off. It's funny. Portia de Rossi as Lindsay, I believe. God, I haven't seen the show for a couple of months, I think, or several months actually. Lindsay, yeah. Lindsay, she's fucked up. Actually, her husband is named Tobias, played by David Cross. Tobias is screwed up. Tobias is this thing called a never nude. And what that is a guy who can never be completely naked. He's always wearing a pair of boxers and even a tube sock. Seriously, how does that not speak funny to you? Whenever you see it on the show, first you see it. Really the first season, I think it went back to it in the third season. You'll just be dying. You'll just be laughing your ass off. Maybe even dying laughing. It's so fucking funny. Seriously. Credit goes to you, Mitchell Hurwitz, and your writing team. You guys fucking rock. Seriously, Tobias also, he says some bizarre dialogue. You can't really there's a man inside, a man inside him trying to get out. Coming out of the closet, basically. It's even a running gag on the show. He says some dialogue that no one would ever really say. You can't really comprehend what he's saying, but of course, mastered. True comedic effect. It's pretty weird, isn't it? Yeah, there's a lot of quotable lines from that, such as, "I'm afraid I might have shot my wad. Even means me taking a chubby. I will suck it up." I think I might have a little bit something of a mess on my hands. I don't think I got that one completely right. Comment below if I did, or if I screwed up some things, and just comment below the quote itself. But Will Arnett, he's my favorite character on the show. He plays Job, George Oscar Booth Jr., but saying as Job, it's funny. He's a loser magician. He does this stupid thing like trying to be a magician. It's just terrible. He sucks at it. He screws up everything. Maybe one time like was leaving the pet store, like he put like a bird in his jacket. And he went out the door and the bird died once he hit the door. What bullshit, you're such a loser. Also, I gotta show you guys this. It's a classic running gag throughout the show. I love it. Man, that was terrible. See it for yourself online, or just watch the show. You'll see it. Specifically in the second season. Holy shit! That was the chick. It's called a chicken dance. Completely biologically inaccurate, but still, it's a pretty cool way to mess up with his brothers. It's funny. Seriously, it's hilarious whenever he does it. Michael Cera plays George Michael, who is... That reminds you of the singer. Whatever, that's not the point. Though it may remind you of him. I never really know about the guy. Michael Cera, I mean, he's a guy who's not exactly... He's kind of socially awkward. Not really... He's Michael's son. Yeah. He's not the most, he's more of a behaved person, and he doesn't exactly, he's not the best in his best function, he doesn't function the best from a social standpoint. He's very awkward, and he even has this attraction to his cousin. Clearly it'll be a shock cat, I forgot her name. Maybe? Yeah, maybe. Funny, isn't it? Like, the never new thing, that's just a disorder comparable to gymnophobia. Gymnophobia, pretty interesting, isn't it? Good. May Fjunke, like Tobias Fjunke. It's pretty funny. He's an anthropist. Anarchist. God damn it. I gotta find out what that meant. Seriously, I should watch the show. I should watch certain stuff at this show. Seriously, I gotta get the rest of the development gag through. He says he's the first anarchist, analyst, and therapist. He's a psychiatrist. And he lost it because he was giving CPR to a man who wasn't having. He was giving CPR to a man that wasn't having a heart attack. He lost his license and he's trying to turn into an actor. There's one involving like him auditioning for a commercial that was just so awkward. At the same time, it's just funny what he does. Also, the editing style was fitting to the scene because it's just these cuts at the best points. And it has maximum comedic effect. Maybe that's where she's called. It's spelled Maeby. She's really just more like a rebellious person. It's pretty funny, actually. The cast is great. They have a fantastic family dynamic. Seeing all these different personalities clash with each other is incredibly cool and very funny. I mean, seriously, you get these weird... I mean, these people don't even talk. These people don't act the same. They're all different in terms of their personality, their hobbies, anything really. It's pretty funny, actually. There is actually some sort of heart to it, especially with the family dynamic, but I think mostly it's just really comedy. This is a sitcom that really you don't see much of, especially when it comes to the personalities of characters. Because nowadays you see the same bullshit all now and over and over again. And knowing the fact, I hope that they can do this the 5th season. Now there's a lot of great, now all I want to do the 5th season is bring back these running gags that we all love throughout the show. And what are these running gags? There's a lot of great running gags on the show. Not only the never nude thing, not only the never nude phenomenon, I guess you can say. Although it's not really a phenomenon, because I mean, you know. Tobias being never nude, that's funny. Failed magician shit. The failed magician act, especially those tricks that he does from his wrist, those wrist magician tricks, you know? He fails at it. He doesn't know what he's doing. He sucks at it. Failing at magician acts. Also, one time, even like, this is truly stupid, weird, but at the same time hilarious. George Michael has this attraction, like a kind of something like a crush on maybe. Get it through your head for a minute. Seriously, how is that not funny to you? If it's not funny, you are so desensitized. And you have no taste in comedy. Seriously, that shit is funny. And whenever there's interactions between them, especially when it becomes a little bit awkward, the comedy hits. This, I've never really seen comedy fail here. And I want to get back to the running gags. One of them involving Joe, another one involving Joe, not only with his failed magician acts and the chicken dance, his best one. It's Franklin. Franklin is this puppet. He pretends it's like, you know, it's black. Not being racist. That's just supposed to be some stupid joke he's doing. He pretends to like act like on sort of like, you know, like black slang and shit. Or he tries to act cool or be like a black gangsta in some sort of way like that. I'm not being racist for anyone who gets who's so sensitive to this. It's just meant to be funny. Calm down. But seriously, the way he does it is funny. Jeffrey Tambor, I want to get to like him as Oscar. What? I think it. Wait, is that true? Is that his name? God damn it! Sorry, guys. George Bluth Sr. Yeah, his name's George. Why say Oscar? God damn it. Well, it's actually his middle name. Job. Job Sr. Job Jr. That's who Arnett. Anyways, George is really fun. He's a guy that actually, when he's in prison, I mean, he converts to another religion. Seriously, that alone sells it. And how he acts in prison, like this affiliation with ice cream sandwiches, and even how how it kind of makes him almost go a little insane, and all the shit he's, you know, whenever he gets in prison, he really gets a lot of comedy out of it. But there's a lot of different changes in situations throughout the series. I'm not going to tell you what, but it gets pretty fucking funny. Running gags. Not only Franklin being very funny, George changing to converting religion was somewhat of a gag. That was funny. Also, in prison, no touching. I love that. I mean, whenever these, like the guards would say, no touching. And even little girl said no touching. And then she even slammed a nightstick on the table saying, no touching. And even one guy like George said, there was always money in the banana stand. No touching, no touching. It's no touching. They no touching, no touching, no touching. Bad demonstration of the gag, but I do remember it. There are so many things you just can't forget in this. Tobias trying to be an actor, but always fucking it up. That's another cool running gag. Oh, the literal doctor. The doctor is so literal, it's funny. And especially the funny, not only is he literal, but I think the real comedic sell is the reactions to the family. Cause I mean, remember one time like he said about Buster one day, I know I'm kind of spoiling this for you, but he says, And they said, well, it looks like he's dead. Oh my god, just be clear, it looks like he's dead? Or he is dead, or it looks like he's dead? Oh, it looks like he's dead. He's got purple on his face. Okay, no, that's for Tobias. It looks like he has purple on his face. What is wrong? And like Job would say, what is wrong with you? And then there's like some guys talking some shit. Like one person said some random crap, like a lead into a curse word that was censored out. And saying doctor. Now the show is kind of filmed in almost like a mockumentary style, mockumentary-like style. Though it's not. I don't think it's really that. Not that I know of. But one thing that's cool about it is that handheld camera work. It's pretty cool. Also, they have to censor out words, which kind of sucks. Although there is one that made me start laugh. That made me laugh so hard with Buster criticizing his mom. Oh my god. If only you could see that play out for real in an uncensored version, that'd be even funnier to hear what he says. Still, I found myself laughing my ass off. Voiceover narration, yeah. Also has archival footage and historical footage. They even makes their own like archival and historical footage. It's like the shit they make themselves to make it look fake, look archival and look historical. It's funny, especially whenever they show like this chicken dance scene, like in like old-fashioned way. It was funny as hell. This series, I laughed my ass off too. I loved it when I first started watching it. When I initially watched it, I've only seen a bit of season 4, and honestly, you can't beat the first 3, especially when you avoid gags like, sorry if this disgusts you. Seriously, I'm really sorry if it disgusts you. But it made me laugh my ass off. I mean, it's clever humor. It's so idiosyncratic. It's so different. And from what I heard, it's an influence on 30 Rock, Community, The Office. Especially for like single camera sitcoms. Gotta give credit for that. Major credit. Yeah, this show is incredibly funny and there's a lot of great running gags. I haven't counted them all, but I like you to see a lot of others. Yes, I know I spoiled it, but come at this with an open mind. I'm spoiling some things for you, but I want to come at this with an open mind. It's so fucking funny. You laugh your ass off to it. You'll love it. You'll consider the Bluth family one of the best families of all. I think my favorite character on the entire my second favorite character might have to be, I don't know, Michael's pretty cool. I mean, he's straight, and he's still sometimes very sarcastic, and his sarcastic comments undeniably bring the laughs. They bring the laughs. But that's not the point. I loved the show when it was on. I had a major obsession with it. I knew one person actually watched it also, and was so excited for season 4. I never really got myself watching. I never watched it a lot. I just loved watching the original seasons and trying to get my family into the show, which they never really did, which really pissed me off. Though one of my sister's boyfriend, Casey's boyfriend, she would watch it. He watched it. He thought it was pretty funny. Same for season 4. I never saw a lot of it though. I gotta watch it again. But I really recommend you guys watch the show. It's so different from many sitcoms, and it still holds up well today. It's just so funny, and to be honest, one of my favorite shows of all time. I love it. It's probably my favorite sitcom of all time, because I mean, that show had such a great run. Even though it was only 3 seasons originally, I loved it the first 3 seasons. And to be honest, all these idiosyncratic characters. The Bluth family is one of my favorite dysfunctional families on TV. Arrested Development gets a 5 out of 5. Watch the show, guys. I love it. It's so funny. It's creative. It never holds up when it comes to its humor. Oh, I gotta switch out the battery for my camera now because this one's fully charged. But seriously, guys, I recommend it. Watch the show. You will get a hell of a time out of it. Anyways, guys, that's my recommendation review for Arrested Development. Comment below. Have you seen it? Are you excited for the new season? What do you think of season 4? What's your favorite season? What's your favorite character? Favorite running gag? What is your favorite moment from that? Mine, I don't know, actually. That was raining outside. Fucking ear. Stretchy. I'm kidding. If you want to know about a very elastic and very stretchy face, Jim Carrey. Duh. At least some guy honked his horn, his car alarm went off. I don't know who it was. My favorite moment? I don't know. I may give it to you in the description. I may give it to you in the description, but you'll have to wait and see whenever I post it. And of course, read the description. Just comment below and subscribe to my channel for more videos.